YouTube, your boy is back with another lesson. And today I got a trade breakdown for you guys. I closed out for $558 on New Zealand USD. So I just want to show you guys what I was looking for, how I executed, and how I exited. Now with all that being said, man, let's get into it. Alright, so before we break down this trade, let me go into my journal and show you guys my closed profits. As you guys can see, As you guys can see, I have it here in my journal. Closed out plus 558.90 on New Zealand USD. And I show the trade right here. If you want to know what broker I use Forex.com. Forex.com, regulated broker. I do not trade with an unregulated broker. I don't trust it. But you guys can see here I have a 0.50, a 0.1, and then I also have a standard, which I'm going to explain to you guys why I have that one big lot in there. Okay, so here I took this trade off the 4-hour chart. And I initially closed out of it, right? I initially closed out of it because I was actually up for like $500-600, right? And then it came all the way against me. So when I seen this double bottom form, right? This double bottom form, I seen nice rejection. Then I seen it come and make a new high with a higher low. This was signaling to me that, okay, structure is still getting respected. We're above the 200 EMA. I see the trend line is getting respected. We're still making higher lows and higher highs. I'm like, okay, I might have to get back in this trade. So I got in smaller. I got in with a 0.60 at a 0.5 and a 0.1. So keep in mind, this was only like 2 days ago. I've only held this trade for 2 days. So when I first entered, it went straight against me. It went straight against me, but we didn't break any of these lows, so I continued to hold. However, though, this morning, we had a nice push up, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So you know what happened when I got on this higher low? I scaled in. However, when I scaled in this trade, I knew it was going to be a short-term trade. So I took this on a 30-minute chart because this is just so clean. Just look at it. It's so clean. And in fact, yes, I did use a stop loss. Now, before anyone gets confused, who am I kidding? Who's gonna get confused? Man, I get 10 views. What am I talking about? So I don't usually use a stop loss, right? But in this case, I did use a stop loss because I scaled in with a heavy lot size. And the reason I scaled in with a heavy lot size is because I have profits from down at these levels that I can use to leverage in with my new position. So what that means is if this trade were to hit my stop loss, right, I would have got stopped out of my previous entries. So this would have resulted in a break-even trade. So I was willing to scale in to hit for a bigger profit, or worst case, it falls down, takes me out, and I get hit at a break-even. I was willing to take it because not only were the technicals so clean, so beautiful and crisp, we also had some economic news not favoring the US. I talk about this all the time. Make sure you are watching economic data. We had some negative PMI numbers come in. That means businesses around the economy are expecting it to contract. They're expecting the economy to slow down. We had negative PMI, negative manufacturing prices. We had 2 negative indicators this morning that supported my bias to add on to this trade. So when I go to my journal, you can see I scaled in with that lot. Matter of fact, here, look. Here is my actual trade. So you guys can see I scaled in with a standard right here. I scaled in with a standard right here and I had a stop loss right below this low because I was willing to let it take me out if it had to. If it took me out, I would have got taken out at a break even, no biggie. But it didn't take me out. So therefore, I was able to close a almost $600 profit on this one trade that I only held for 2 days. 2 days. That's not that bad. So it was a very simple trade. I didn't do anything fancy. I didn't look at no order blocks. I didn't look at no liquidity sweeps, no liquidity traps, no fair value gaps, none of that extra stuff. All I simply did was look at structure. I see a clean uptrend. I see negative economic news for the US, so I scaled into the trade. My first positions was off the 4-hour chart. I got in because once again, we're just respecting structure, bro. Look at this. Bang, bang, bang. And in my previous video, what did I say? You can go look. I said I'm looking to close this at a new high. That's exactly what happened. Now, could I have held this for a little longer to close this out for maybe $700 to $800? Yes. However, this trade has got in profit for me, came back, got in profit for me, came back. I just figured this time, let me just close the profits this time. Let me just close the profits this time before this thing come back on me. Because the way these markets move sometimes is very volatile. And I knew we'll get a break of these highs because this is the 4th retest. I knew there was a high probability of these highs getting broken because when it retests this many times, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, it's just asking to get broken through. You know what I'm saying? The more you see price retest a certain level, the less weight that level holds. And I'll say that one more time, just in case you guys didn't understand. The more a price retests a level, the less significant that level is. So if we retest a level 4 times, it's just a matter of time before you just get a breakthrough. I've just seen it so many times. When it keeps getting retested, I don't trust it no more. I would never have sold this. If you sold this, that's just inexperience. That's all I would say. And look, it looks like this pair might even push up, so I could have closed too soon. I could have probably held it up to these levels. But it's good. I'm not really tripping. I'm in some New Zealand JPY trades that are doing pretty decent now. We're about $100 in profit. I won't be surprised if we close out another like what 700-800 on this, and that'll be a good week. That's a great week. You know, I don't make $1 million, but I am gonna make some money. I tell you that. But yeah, that's it for the trade breakdown. Very simplistic, very just basic. There's nothing extra in here. And once again, I usually do not use a stop loss. So when I first entered this trade a while ago, I literally had it go way against me, and I added to it. And I will hold it all through all this noise. I will hold it. This is nothing new. So yeah, that's it. That's it for the trade breakdown, man. If y'all appreciate it, make sure to hit that like button down below for me. I'll give you guys another trade breakdown later in this week or next week, depending on which next trade hits. I'm not sure if I want to be posting all my trade breakdowns or just some, but we'll see, man. It just depends how I'm feeling. This stuff is all fun, man. I enjoy getting my 10, 20 views. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? This is a cool hobby. I don't make no money off YouTube. Don't got no course. Don't got no signal chat. None of that. I'm just here giving y'all free game. So, yeah, man. With all that being said, I'm done with the yapping. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. If you made it this far, congratulations. Your attention span is pretty decent. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next lesson. Let's go.